John Herrick and Mike Krango from Dermaflix on Main Street in Norwalk, and as we have a little introduction to the art of tattooing and their background, and now we're going to, or I'm going to get a tattoo, and I've been thinking about, you know, what am I going to get, and where am I going to put it, and I had a couple of choices, and maybe the people here could make a decision for me. The first one was maybe a full back tattoo of Ted Koppel, you know, from Nightline. And the next one was, you know, have you ever done one on the inside of the lip?
Like this?
Oh, great. Well, I was thinking have one, you know, Margaret Thatcher, the Prime Minister of England.
Let's do that.
Lying down.
Let's do that.
In here? Okay.
Got a pencil.
And the third one, which I think is more interesting, was a little lightning bolt.
Don't tell him that.
Oh.
You can't say that on television.
Any, well, we didn't get any indication from the, I think I'll go with a little lightning bolt.
Oh, boy.
As if you do pedicures, too?
Yeah, you know what? I should have brought some of the other equipment here so I could have rendered something to these toenails.
I forget the actual number. I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Well. Oh, I got something. Wait a minute. We can take care of it. No problem, huh?
I'm pretty smooth there, so.
That's okay. I'm going to shave you anyway.
Well, why
what has to happen.
If I can maintain my
composure.
Yeah. What's the strangest tattoo, if you know, that you've done, or the strangest place that you can mention?
Probably the eyeballs.
The what?
The eyeballs.
The eyeballs.
The
cosmetic tattooing.
The actual retina.
Is it? You're serious? You can do that?
Sure.
What do you? I mean, does this change the color of the eye, or what do you?
Well, no, it actually.
Or is this? What is this?
This is for guys who don't
this is,
pay.
Oh, I see.
Procedure.
Oh, God. Hey, what do I know? I'm just, you know.
You're going to get a couple shaky eyes so you don't stop laughing.
It's okay.
Ruins the eye.
I could.
You ready?
I'm ready, but I mean.
That's swell.
Let's all take a deep breath, okay? Wait a minute.
Let me take your pulse. Uh-oh. Increase in pulse rate. I feel
how about
getting cold and clammy. We may have someone faint right here on TV.
I think I should have gone with Ted Koppel. Oh, God. What's the oldest? Who's the oldest person? Oh, please don't laugh. Who's the oldest? Take a few deep breaths.
Miggs, you've ruined my machine.
Clogged with hair or something?
No.
Skin particles.
We'll get through this outline somehow here.
Now, are there, spider web, I was reading some books, and spider web's the name that come up a lot. Is he considered, you know,
He's more of a media person than actually a great tattooist. He, you know, the times have passed him by because he was one of the better tattoo artists during the early 70s. As long as there's skin, there's a tattoo. And fingernails can be tattooed also.
Really? It does, but when your fingernail grows?
It grows out. It's not, it's just scratched into the top layer of the fingernail and it grows out. In, I'd say, about 3 months.
Oh, so that's sort of a...
And it's a painless technique.
Not like what's happening now. No, it's a little...
Was he?
No, it's just a...
He's starting to sweat.
I was hoping that would happen.
Okay, there's another myth we should dispel right away about somebody, I don't know if I read it or whatever, that of the prison population, you know, a great number of prisoners have tattoos, and is there...
Why are you into this prison thing, man?
Well, because I was, you know...
So what?
I was there once for a short time.
You think I'm going to admit to anything like that?
But can they get tattoos in prison other than the handmade?
Good tattooers.
But they not
tattoo machines out of tape players and electric shavers, and they use a guitar string for needles.
Really?
And the ink is usually made from wines to any toothpaste and ashes.
Shoe polish, newspaper.
Shoe polish, yeah. there's a wide variety of substances used.
Basically, the
for
stuff is
color.
all black in prison.
So there's not the sanitary considerations that
There's no
that you guys have.
Definitely not. When I first started tattooing, you know, I used to tattoo out of nothing more than an alcohol bottle, you know? And I never respected anybody since I started doing this. How you feeling, all right? on, Miggs
That's
B.
great.
Get this clothes off there.
You said you're doing a guy now, it's sort of a big project with a, I mean, how?
We have quite a few people getting quite big projects. I have a couple back pieces going, full arm pieces.
Now you can stop midway and they can go back the next day.
You
or-
only want to tattoo somebody for a couple hours because the skin starts to heat up and it gets a fever and it stops taking ink. You know, when it's too swollen, it won't take ink the way it was when you first started. So it makes the procedure real difficult.
You get, now I was reading some, now there's a whole bunch of categories. This one book said there's patriotic, professional, inscriptions, military, metaphors, whatever those are, fantasies, history, erotic. Do you get any one of those more than another?
A lot of patriotic tattoos. We're not near any military bases, so we do very limited military, but we do people on leave that just happen to be around the area. And that's the extent of any military tattoos. A lot of fantasy work, because most tattooing is all fantasy work. Like your lightning bolt there is almost like a fantasy.
Just like this whole tattoo for Mr. Miggs is a fantasy.
No, is that red pigment?
Yeah, it's the...
It's my pigment.
That's Rock Hudson Red.
Rock Hudson red.
And this was
Very
Liberace Yellow.
Oh, God.
In 5 years, you won't have a show anymore.
No, it takes 6 on some people, so. Well, we're just about there.
Now, was there a challenge? Is there a tattoo that you'd like to do that has, you know, kind of a, you must have in your work something you'd really aspire to do on somebody or yourself?
You can almost talk anyone into something big, into getting almost what you want to put on them. A lot of people will just let you do what you want to do.
That's
So you get-
that's the way to get the best art out of somebody, though.
Yes, you get someone's
yeah.
best work that way.
So you get a lot of creative satisfaction. I mean, people really want
Can
you
we
to...
get a camera shot of this
do-
Homer?
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, they got it. So this won't be as red as this later.
No, after the...
Isn't that red?
no, it's not, actually.
And I won't be as white as this later.
All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to put some ointment on you here, and you're going to leave this bandage on this tattoo for 24 hours. When you take the bandage off, you wash the tattoo with soap and water and start applying a light coat of bacitracin ointment 5 or 6 times a day for 2 weeks. No sun, no salt water or chlorine pools.
No swimming.
Oh.